Are you still undercharging even though you have years and years of experience? Don't worry, you're not alone. Most of us actually are. Hi, my name's Angie, and I thought I would pop in today to discuss pricing and making sure that you are using an expertise tax when it comes to your pricing. Now, I'm not talking about overcharging or charging what you're not comfortable with. What I'm talking about is sitting down and actually tapping into your expertise and charging what you should to get the kind of clients that you want. Typically, what I find is a lot of entrepreneurs, when they come to me to work with us, they are falling out of love with their business because they're working with clients they actually don't align with and they actually don't want to work with. So it makes it harder to get up in the morning and feel excited about coming to work because you're not doing what you actually really want to do. And that defeats the purpose of having a business. You may as well just go and get a job again. So, what I thought I would do today is I would go in and give my top tips to really making sure that your quotations and your pricing in general is accurate. Tip number one is you need to actually realize that your qualifications have a value. All of the ways that you have upskilled, done your education, gone in and done real work experience, all those degrees, courses, certifications, they're assets to your business and assets to your services that you are providing. Don't forget that. Number two, experience goes a long way, and it in itself is a currency. So for a lot of entrepreneurs, they go, well, I don't have business qualifications. I don't have this. I'm like, but you have been working for 20, 15, 30 years in this industry. And just because you've created your business now doesn't take all of that away. So when you're pricing your actual services, you need to make sure that you're pricing including the wisdom that you are providing your actual clients. You're not just charging them for your time, you're charging them for the expertise and wisdom that comes with that time. Number three, you need to educate your clients. You need to make sure that you're going in and making sure they understand exactly what they are paying for. They aren't just paying for an hour of your time. They're paying for the prep. They're paying for the post. They're paying for all of those expertise, experience, and know-how that you have to make sure that whatever job you are doing, you're doing it right. That's what they're paying for, not just an hour of your time. Number four is that you need to actually reflect your qualifications and your expertise in your pricing. What typically happens is when people go and create their businesses after being in the industry for years and years and years, you think you can't charge what you should be charging because you're a beginner business owner. You might be a beginner business owner, but that doesn't mean you're a beginner in your industry and in the skill that you actually have. So you need to make sure that you're reflecting your skill level in your pricing and that you're not actually disqualifying the clients that you actually want to work with. Quite often, if you have a lot of experience, you actually want to work with clients who need that experience. If you're pricing yourself too low, you're not going to be attracting those people because they don't have the confidence that you can actually provide that kind of service that they need because you're not charging enough. It's a catch-22 there. Then my final tip that I always like to remind people when they're thinking about their pricing is really going in and making sure they're revisiting their pricing regularly. This should be an ongoing conversation you're having with yourself, with your team, with your mentor, with your coach, whoever. You need to make sure you're going in and revisiting things to make sure what have you invested in growing your expertise, growing your wealth and knowledge, your skills. Has that been represented in what you were charging? And also making sure that you're going through the regular checkpoints to make sure that you're reflecting minimum wage increase, you're reflecting cost of living increase, which both of those happen every single year, so your prices should at least be adjusted every single year. You need to be going in and making sure you're doing that to ensure that you are representing what you are doing from an actual personal and skill development point of view to attract the right clients that you need and want to work with. If you want some additional help with this and actually get more tips into how to accomplish this, click the link in the description. It is a completely free article that you can read. There's no gate stopping here. Just click the link, it'll take you directly to it, and it'll give you all the tips and tricks how to properly price your services to ensure you are not only valuing yourself, but valuing the needs of your clients and showcasing that you can provide those needs. Have fun.